Okay, this is basically a book about the analog horror series I made. It's gonna be on my channel. Yeah. I was cleaning my attic since it's cleaning day, and I found some log tapes in a box. The first one is named 3/5/02. It has a note saying, "A kid by the name of Noah has went missing. It is unknown of where he is, but this footage is what he recorded before he went missing." Huh, that's weird, I say. I put it in a VHS player. Then it begins. Chapter 1. 3/5/02. I woke up. I heard something in the forest near my home, and I'm gonna go check it out. Hey guys, I heard something in the forest, and I'm gonna try and check it out, I say. I walk out of the stump and I walk into the forest. It's quite dark since it's still night. I always hated going into the forest because it doesn't seem quite right due to no people being out. I'm already quite far into the forest, but I heard something. Something is here with me. I turn my head to the sound. Hello? Is anyone here? All I got back is nothing. I step closer to the sound, and I see a full black humanoid, almost like a void. It's behind the tree. It just stared at me, waiting for me to get closer. I step closer, and it steps away from the tree. I stand there, filled with pure terror, unable to move. The thing just starts running at me at full speed, and I quickly turn my back and I run away. It quickly caught up to me, and all I could do is scream until the creature ripped out my insides. What seems to be the news turns on, saying, "Breaking news. Lately, we've been seeing reports of strange creatures in the woods. We have no idea what it is or where it came from. All we know that it is really dangerous," and the reporter looks to the right. Oh no. The creature attacks the news reporter, and then it cuts out. Chapter 2, 3/10/02. Detective James went into the forest to see what's going on. This is what was found. Detective James is in the forest. So lately, we've been seeing like creatures and people getting killed. He seems like he doesn't even want to be there. I have his gun, so if anything happens, I'm ready, he says. James was looking around and he saw a brutally mauled dead body. Their face was torn up and an eye was hanging out and other injuries. What the hell? He said. James walks further into the forest and hasn't seen anything yet. There's nothing here, he says. He turns back, but sees a person going behind a tree. Hey, put your hands up and come out, he yells. The creature pulls out a disembodied head of a child and mimics a childlike voice. But I just want to play, it says. The creature reveals itself, covered in blood. James shoots the creature in the head and runs away. The creature follows them. Why aren't they dying? It cuts off. Then it says, what happened to Detective James is unknown. Chapter 3, 3/13/02. What seems to be a camera of video turns on and it starts. Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna be checking out this canyon. The guy says. We're gonna look around and yeah. He walks along the path. He looks to his friend. What do you think's gonna happen? He says. The other kid says, I have no idea, man. The two walk along the path, and the first kid looks down into the canyon. That's pretty cool. But then he falls down. Ah! He wakes up after a bit, and he gets up. Ow. Ow. He says in pain. He walks down the ramp. What is this? He says. He hears footsteps behind him. Huh? He looks out the stores and sees one of the creatures on the same spot that he landed on. He stared at it in pure fear. It jumps at them, and the kid runs away, gets cornered. And all he could do is stare at the creature. The creature laughs at his fear and then runs at him. Chapter 4. The Text. Jake is at home. He gets a text from Blue Monkey, one of his best friends. They were their best friend. Who knew that one day they would both die? Jake looks at his phone. Blue Monkey texted, "Come to house," they said. Jake doesn't understand. What was so urgent? What? He replied back. Now. This isn't like Blue Monkey. Of course he wouldn't need a reason. He replies with, "Why?" Blue Monkey says, "Come to house," in all caps. Jake says, "Okay." It cuts to the beach, where Blue Monkey lives next to. Okay, so my friend texted me to, come to his house. He was kind of texting kind of weird. Yeah, so he gets to his house. "Hey, bro," the Blue Monkey said. Maybe Blue Monkey was actually fine after all. He was just overthinking. "Hi," Jake says. Jake enters the house, and Blue Monkey looks at him. So, Jake says. A few seconds of silence until Blue Monkey gets closer to Jake. "Bro?" Jake says. Blue Monkey chuckles. Bro?" Jake says. Blue Monkey gets closer. "He wasn't actually here," Blue Monkey says. Blue Monkey begins to twitch. What made Jake even more scared is when the so-called Blue Monkey started ripping off his own skin, showing who he really was. The man that Jake thought was Blue Monkey was a lurker, wearing Blue Monkey skin as if it was a costume. "What are you?" Jake said in fear. "What am I?" the lurker said. "I am your worst nightmare," the lurker said. Jake is frozen in fear, unable to move. "Blue Monkey is dead, and so are you," the lurker said before attacking me. Chapter 5. It's back. After I saw all the tapes, I wondered if the so-called lurkers are still here, or they all got killed. I went to sleep, and one night I woke up to the sound of knocking. Huh? I got up off the couch, and I go up the stairs. "Who's knocking at this time?" I said. I opened the door, and a lurker reveals itself from the right of the door. It gets closer, letting out a roar, before attacking me. A guy who has been a bit of a reporter goes live. We've been getting more people going missing. These reports are a bit alike to the disappearance on March back in 2012. These disappearances have been found almost everywhere. He seems to be looking at something before stepping back. He flips the camera. There's a lurker approaching the man, but the man escapes. The lurker lets out a roar as the man runs away. He jumps off onto a rope, swinging it onto it before letting go before sending him flying. He sees a wall coming, and his head gets smashed, leaving an injury. "Ow," he says before getting up and running away. It cuts and seems to be in a hole now, going to the hoverboard map. He grabs the skateboard and throws it at the monster, making it let out a roar. He grabs another skateboard and runs away on it. He escapes, but then crash. Chapter 6. The Mimic. I slowly wake up and I hear my friend say, "Dude, are you okay?" I get up. "Hi," I say a bit quietly. "Wait, Noah? Where have you been? It's been like..." I paused. "How about we just go back, okay?" I said to him. He just stares at me. I grab my hoverboard and I begin to go back. "So, how have you been?" I ask. "I've been doing good," he says. "This isn't him," I say to myself, with some friends out of the country, he says. "We rode our skateboards back to Forest." "Why is he acting so weird?" I say quietly. We're almost at Forest, but then we stop. He says, "I don't feel good." I begin to walk again. He says, "We haven't really talked much." I decided to not respond because I know this isn't him. My head, I say, because of the crash. We get to canyons, and he says, "Wait up." So I stop so he can catch up. He stops. "Dude," I say to him. "Wait." He says, "Wait, what?" "Wait," over and over again. "What the?" I say, running away. "This isn't him," I say to myself. I get up on top of the ropes, walking along it. I begin running as I can hear him getting closer, but I fall. "Ah!" I scream before my body slams against the hard and bumpy ground of the canyon.